Yo, welcome back to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. We got you know who. I call him the El Negro Republicano, the Black Republican. He's so hyped because his team, whatever, his so-called team, you don't know what team he is, but his 49ers in there. We gonna see. He NFC, I'm AFC. My Browns ain't in it, so I got to root for my homeboy. But anyway, got a great show for you today. Stay tuned. And like we always say, thank you for tuning in. B-Side Podcast coming at you. Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the building. And once again, you know who we have. My man, G. Diddy. G. Diddy, what you going after now? I can't even say that. I can't even say it.
I'm going by the greatest team in existence. You know, we got that playoff record. Nobody's won more playoff games than us. We got 5 rings. The greatest in the NFC. We made it back to the Super Bowl. And we got Purdy. And he's got something to prove. And he's going to beat Kermit. Kermit the quarterback.
Who is Kermit the quarterback, dude?
Kermit the quarterback, I get out there in the field and I just run the ball out there, especially my homeboy, Mahomes.
Are you a little worried, though?
Have you seen the Chiefs? Did you see the Chiefs this year? I mean, besides watching Taylor Swift.
Should it be Detroit in there right now?
No, Detroit, they got 50, 60 more years to go.
How many?
I mean, they got those civil rights era championships. They can always polish those trophies off, but you can't go on the 4th down with 2 yards to go.
Y'all see that right there? Yeah.
What's that? That's the Browns?
Yes, it is. But anyway,
Browns get to watch us.
Yeah. We'll get to that. We'll keep our comments. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do with himself, ladies and gentlemen. He really doesn't. But anyway, man. Hey, man, nice seeing you, dog, always. Hey, another thing, like we always do, food for thought. Anything been on your mind lately, man? Or something that you've seen, you're like, yo, I got to address this. Or it's been pondering my mind.
Let's see. What's been on my mind? What's crazy with the House Republicans and the killing of the border deal that was so requested and so talked about. But then you kill the border deal because you say it's going to make Joe Biden look good. So that shows an example of politicians operating on an election cycle instead of thinking about the American people.
That's right.
So that's pretty crazy. You yell and scream about border security, but when something gets pushed towards that, you're like, oh, no. It didn't have enough in it. So that's just crazy.
It didn't have enough in it. I mean, okay, $118 billion deal, and then also gives aid to Ukraine, gives aid to Taiwan, and also gives aid to Israel. And from what I'm hearing, it's kind of conservative.
It was a bipartisan deal.
The Democrats always bending over for pause. The Republicans always bending over, man. Always bending over for the Republicans. $118 billion deal. Bipartisan, right?
Yes.
Talking about, hey, let's cut down the 10 years of asylum to 6 months. And after 5,000, we're going to shut it down. Now, those are the main points. Obviously, there's other intricacies involved, but it's like, okay. I understand there's a election cycle going on right now. But how is Trump? He's not even in office, man. And who knows what these other cases are going to come and what's going to be the end result. And
speaking of Trump and cases, what about Fannie? I
know. But at the same time, it's still the case there. yeah. She fumbled it. It's like, you get all the evidence for this case, working on this case, but you don't think that nobody's gonna check you out? Come on. Come on.
And all it did was delay the trial because, like you said, the charges are there.
It's
But
there. Get her out, bring somebody in. I mean, but it's just like, it's like you knew they was gonna look. You knew they was gonna look, man. Come on. There's some things that you have to understand, regardless of how high you're on the ladder. In this case, with the government, right? There's still different sets of rules for us. There's different sets of rules for us. Always. So I don't know. I would say, hey, to counter that, I don't know. I don't know if I've heard a little rumor or whatever the case may be. Dig up on the prosecutors, on the defense. Heard they got some, going on too. Come on. Everybody over there ain't squeaky clean. Shoot. Sometimes, hey, if they play dirty, you got to get dirty. In the South, too. You're in the South. You play dirty. You should know this. Always trying to take the high road for what? For what? Listen, Democrats, that, what is it, that Republican they always trying to look for? It's not there no more. Not the centrist Republican. There's no such thing, right? There's no such thing as centrist Republican, right?
pretty much dead.
Gone.
Pretty much dead in the water.
Gone. And also on the visas, on the permits. There's legislation in that bill. Probably a limit, I'm sure. They probably limited it out. They've probably done everything. Whole bill's probably conservative. But Biden, Democrats, once again, communication is an issue. Run on this. They should be doing like a victory lap. We did this. Look. We came to the table. Where are they at? They don't have no policies. Let me stop talking. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I know you got some more thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's the election cycle. We got Drowsy Joe. We got the greatest Republican president ever in history. Greater than Lincoln. Greater than Teddy Roosevelt. And all Democrats want to do is just, needle on this, needle on that, and worry about the law. I mean, he's above the law, right? They ruled he was above the law, but
it's looking like it.
the ruled he's not above the law. But all he's going to do is just get his friends over to the Supreme Court to rule he's above the law. They need to stop messing with the greatest president ever. Just the greatest president. Most important, best vocabulary. Just the greatest. And what's Drowsy Joe's message?
What do you mean? What's his message? Just go to whitehouse.org and you see everything that they've done. We've seen everything they've done. Come on, infrastructure bill, right? Inflation bill, right? Student debt loan forgiveness. Trying to get to health care as far as $35 insulin. I mean, we can go on and on. But they need to start doing victory laps. And then now we voted for a bill to appease the maggots. And they're like dead on arrival. Like, what? And then Randy Savage up there. What was she talking about? What was Randy Savage talking about?
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I can't listen to what she's got to say. She's out there like a super villain.
Listen, people. Voting matters. And
because Trump's about to be president this year. Don't get it wrong.
All you brothers,
Trump is coming back.
All you brothers and sisters out there talking about two of the lesser evils. Stop it. Stop sitting out. Okay, stop sitting out. There's you have to participate as part of the game. Even if we put our numbers up to what they're saying, 65% all blacks will vote, you'll see major changes. We wouldn't see this bullshit going on, man. We won't see these nutty cats up in office right now. If you don't vote, you're in bed with the Republicans. You heard what Fat Donnie said last time. I want to thank the blacks who didn't come out and vote.
And you remember what Joe Biden said?
What?
Joe Biden said, "You're not black unless you vote for him."
Whatever. That's better than shithole cities and shithole countries.
Is it better? 1994 crime bill speech.
Hey, he already.
I think that's worse than any shithole city speech.
Oh, that's the talking point. You got that in your email.
You
got that in your email. He's already apologized. What you want the man to do back in 2020? What do you want the man to do? There was blacks on there who voted for it.
I want him to stay up past 4 o'clock. That's what I want.
Joe wasn't the only one.
That's what I want Drowsy Joe to do. I want him to stay up past 4 o'clock. Okay? Because America doesn't have time for pill breaks. All right? We need Donnie because, he might have some legal trouble going on, what people might consider criminal. But hey, who's made more rap? Who's made more appearances? Who's made more appearances on official rap albums than 45?
It's just, man, it's just, you hear the reports acting up in court.
Why do you have to listen to the law when you're above it?
Why? He's not above it. These cats just letting him. Anybody else?
He's above the law.
Anybody else, man, he'd be up under. Could you imagine if Obama had these charges? Come on.
It'd be the end. He wouldn't be able to go in public, make any type of speech.
But Fat Donnie can do whatever, right?
He's got Donnie privileges. You got to understand that's above,
Okay.
the supposed, the white privilege. Donnie privilege is above everything.
This dude, man.
Go back 40 years and name a politician that can get away with anything that's on his resume and still be able to make it to the White House. A man that has multiple children by multiple women.
And he got convicted of the sexual assault. I mean, it's and then okay, the entertainers. Snoopy, stop. Snoopy, stop.
What's Snoop doing?
Unbelievable, huh?
What's Snoop doing?
Talking about what Trump ain't did anything to him.
I mean, people make this big deal about Trump, but think the current president, if you compare resumes, has been a little bit more detrimental in his former dealings. Maybe he's doing stuff to make up for it right now.
Wall Street
doing stuff to make up for it right now.
Wall Street's making crazy money, highest as ever.
Well, that's not on him.
What
the economy is not on him. That's like
whoever's in office, Trump. The economy's gonna roll with it.
That's like Trump taking credit for Obama's economy.
Who's ever in office, they get charged whatever the economy's good or bad, regardless of who was the predecessor. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It sticks to it. That's what I'm saying. Democrats need to run a victory lap. GDP, look at that. Unemployment, look at that.
There's a lot of things that a Democrat should be running a victory lap, but do you think that the message is resonating? I mean, there's a lot of things that
for whatever reason. They're scared for whatever reason. For whatever reason. And then they're gonna let Democrats the Republicans who vote against everything, and all of a sudden they're gonna be taking credit when it comes to, man, it's like, come on, man, we've seen this over and over again. What are you there's no reason to be scared of Republicans, man. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Look at them. Terrible.
All you got to do is just say something nice to. All you got to do is say something nice to President Trump, and he'll push through anything you want him to push through. You need a new amendment? Just be nice to Donnie. Say something nice to him.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. Show that you're wearing a skirt. That's all he wants to do. Put everybody in skirts.
Or go to Uncle Joe. Uncle
Joe.
Say
he hasn't been doing anything, getting it done.
He's been doing a lot. I'm not gonna sit here pretend Joe Biden doesn't do stuff when before he goes to sleep at 5 o'clock every day.
He's old too. He's old. He's old. I mean, hey, he's doing it right.
I'm just kidding. I aside from all the jokes, I I do think Joe Biden is doing an exemplary
Doing the
job as
best he can,
president.
man. I mean, come on.
Whether he's going to be in office 4 years or another 4 years, I think he's done an exemplary job. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially with the attack on service members and the response in that regard. There's a lot of things going on in the world, with conflict raging with Ukraine and Russia, and just navigating stuff like that. I mean, I don't think Joe Biden's that bad of a president, but it's just crazy that I don't think that the Democrats' message is resonating like it should be, or
It
resonating
never
as strong as it
has.
should be.
It never
So I think
has.
there's a big possible chance, and I think Trump's going to be president again.
No, no, nah, man. We
Trump's
don't.
going to go and get what's his
He's
name?
gonna.
He's going to go get what's his name for Florida.
He shouldn't even be on the ballot.
He shouldn't,
Shouldn't be on the
but nobody
ballot.
cares about that. Nobody
It's
cares about that
obvious.
anymore.
It's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious.
The
Just like
cult
all
members
those,
don't care about that
just
anymore.
like all those congressional members got subpoenaed, didn't even show up. But then they want
But
to hold all the social media personnel to the fire.
oh yeah,
But anyway, okay, we'll get back to the politics. We got so much to talk about the politics because once again we with the black Republican over there, aka.
you even say you're going to vote for Trump,
Stop it.
like 50 Cent said.
Stop it.
Did you hear about that?
I'm not surprised. Anyway, I was tripping the other day, right? I'm driving, tripping the other day, man. And I'm like, what in the world is crazy? So I'm driving along. See this woman with her dogs. Dog takes a dump, and she wipes the dog's ass. Like, what is... And the dog was prepping like, yep, this is what she does. Like, okay, I don't give a damn if you got gloves on or not. Be
You know, they
careful
got
of that
some
right hand.
people.
Be careful of that right hand. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious. I mean, she was wiping her dog's booty like it was a baby.
You know, they got some people who love the animals. They'll tongue kiss the animal.
Oh, man, I'm just sitting here like, this is wild, yo. Like, these animal lovers are crazy, man. It seems like everybody has some type of animal pet in the house. In the house.
I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I don't have one right now, but I'll keep a dog in the house. But you gotta keep it clean. You can't have a dog that's walking around with no bath for 2 weeks,
Does it
just walking around your house.
does size matter for the dog? Little one, okay. Big dogs, come on, man. What you got a big dog running around in your house for, man? They need to be outside.
Oh yeah. But if it's freezing outside, you can't have them be sleeping
The
outside.
dogs are part wolf. There's no freezing cold out here. Dogs have got wolf characteristics. They can handle it outside.
Yeah, the one with long coats.
They can
Some of them have short coats. You got some dogs that'll freeze to death.
Oh man. Oh man. When last time you heard that or seen that dog frozen to death out here, man? When?
Shit. When it's freezing. When it's sub-zero temperature. And they gotta stay outside.
Oh man, it's
They take them into shelters.
Oh man, it's crazy, man, how these pets.
But you have people
so
who-
much love.
I see
Something's
people
wrong with
with
them
putting the
mentally.
dogs in cradles.
Something's wrong with them mentally. It's just like how you see those. Some people have like what mausoleums for dogs. Like,
Have you seen people walking the dogs around in baby carriages? Pushing the dogs around in baby carriages?
baby carriages, shoes, man, blankets,
Backpacks.
yeah, baskets with the bikes. So is it? What is it? The people can't relate to human beings. I mean, they got to have a companion.
Well, I think it's with pets almost in some ways become like a part of the family or whatever. I mean, pets are unconditional love. People will keep a pet because I guess it's an example of unconditional love. No matter how you treat that pet, talk to it or whatever, it's always going to be happy to see you. So they say pets are good for you. People that have pets actually live longer.
Solitary confinement for them. Man, I see.
Well,
I
if you're
see.
just a person that disconnects yourself from people and all you have is your pet, that'd be pretty strange.
Man, man, I don't
That's
know,
crazy
man.
cat lady material.
It's, it's, it's
You ain't supposed
crazy,
to be just
man.
talking to your animal.
It's just crazy, man. It's like everybody got a pet. Everybody. It's like the whole thing. My whole thing is once again, it's the hygiene. If you're not a cleanly person, why would you get a pet?
Yeah.
Right?
If you're not a person that's going to take that time out to take care of that dog and wash that dog, because
Then
you
you
have some people that let it go for a couple of weeks.
then you see some of these. I'm sure you've seen the clips. Some of these pet owners, they go full tilt on the cleaning of their kid, of the dog. I mean, you should see everything that they do. Some of them, oh my goodness. I get it. That helps. Keeping your dog clean and yourself. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's all I had to say. My food for thought on that. I was just tripping like that old lady's wiping that dog's ass like it's a human. Dog's puckering up like, yep. Like this shit. Man, I was just like, I was just in total
That
amazement.
dog
I've
better
never
file
seen that.
charges.
Huh?
The dog better file charges.
Never that dog that dog
Dog's been Me
that,
Too, don't even know it.
yeah, man, that dog, man, oh man, oh man. Oh, that's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. I ain't see no man. Anyway, but that just blew my mind, man. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Crazy, crazy, man. But hey, teach his own. But oh man, it's crazy. Some of these people, it's crazy. Well, hey, going into sports, you know, big day, big day for football fans coming up this Sunday. Obviously, you see G Diddy over here with his 49er gear on. So how excited are you truly that your team is back in the Super Bowl?
I'm truly excited that my team's back in the Super Bowl. I mean, this is like what 30 years removed from our last Super Bowl win,
Really?
and yeah, 1994. And it's just so much. I am excited about it because we get to win our sixth ring. I mean, this is storybook. I mean, everybody's talking about Mahomes, and I don't doubt his greatness as a quarterback, but the Chiefs necessarily haven't been the greatest team or the versions of themselves this year. I mean, the run defense has been all that spectacular. Their offense hasn't been that consistent.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the 49ers have the number one offense in the NFL. And our defense, led by Fred Warner and stuff like that, we've been top notch. So I think we have as many weapons. And just look at the story of Brock Purdy. This is a dude, Mr. Insignificant, picked last, third string quarterback last year. Takes the team to the Super Bowl, gets hurt in the first play, can't prove himself, gets the team back. This dude's making $850,000 this year, while Mahomes is making what $35 million. So this is something that's going to be in the
He
history
has
books.
rings though. He has
Yeah,
rings.
I
I
mean
mean,
he deserves his contract. He
yeah,
deserves every bit of his contract. He's a consistent,
yeah,
doesn't make too many mistakes quarterback. But Brock Purdy, he's about to get the ring.
no
He's about
question.
to get us that sixth ring.
Can't
I'm
can't
telling you.
deny can't deny can't deny that. Always root for the underdogs. Like you said,
Oh, we're not the
last play.
underdogs.
No. I'm talking about
Oh
Purdy. He
yeah.
was an underdog. Purdy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's an underdog. I'm just saying. You just ran it. Ran the rip on that. So yeah, man. I mean, it's all good. But I do have to admit though. It's hard for me to say, but I do have to admit, I know that some of the ladies out there that are 49er fans, y'all got some good women fans, man. There's a couple of them like, man, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's one of the reasons
Shout
we're the
out,
greatest team.
but shout out to all the women 49er fans out there. Look good on Sunday, no question. No
You're
question.
gonna have to go up to them because they're gonna be happy because they're gonna have a six ring, stuff like that. All that happiness going on, probably drunk. You got to take advantage of the situation. of the 49er greatness that's going on. I mean,
he said that. He said that.
people are looking at Kermit the Frog. I mean, Mahomes and Travis Kelsey and his girlfriend Debbie Gibson. I mean, Mandy Moore. I mean, Britney Spears. I mean, Taylor Swift.
Yes. Speak. Hold on. Let's transition real quick.
No, I'm
Speaking of
just kidding.
Taylor Swift.
Very talented artist.
Speaking of her, 4-time Grammy Album of the Year.
The record.
Beat Frankie, Stevie, and was it Dylan? Wasn't Dylan? It was who was it? I had it written down too. It was Frankie, Stevie. Who was the other guy? They all had 3 Album of the Years. Was it Dylan? Was it Bob Dylan?
Probably Bob Dylan.
Was it Bob? Bob? I don't know. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but somebody in there correct me. But I want to say that. And they're talking about she's like, it's like 2% of like the whole music industry.
I mean,
like she's woo, wow.
In all honesty, I mean, I'm not going to talk down on the talent because I believe she is a creative and talented person because she writes a lot of her songs and stuff. So to get at the height that she's at right now, I mean, she's a business onto herself. She made $1 billion off this last tour. That is number 1 of all time.
Does she got any babies?
No, but she's I think 27.
Huh?
She's about 27, I believe.
Yeah, my man Kelsey's ex is fuming still. She'll never get over this. How can she recover? Mentally, she's gone. Like she's like, whoa, she was normal to billionaire. Like, she's never gonna recover. She's never gonna recover all her life. She's never gonna recover. I feel sorry for her next boyfriend.
This Super Bowl works into the promotion of Taylor's next album. Because, get this, the Chiefs are gonna lose. The Chiefs are gonna lose in embarrassing fashion. We're gonna be punching that ball up through the gut. We're gonna be punching the ball up through the gut the whole time.
Whoa, Turbo. An embarrassing loss? You guys
embarrassing loss.
Listen, stop it. Stop.
We're going to be punching that ball up the gut all day.
Stop.
They don't have defense for that. But check this out. Just check out the scenario.
Okay.
Embarrassing loss for the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Probably legacy question loss for the Chiefs.
Correction, Paul Simon. My bad. Paul Simon, go ahead.
But once the Chiefs lose, which they're going to on Sunday, there might be a little turbulence in what's going on. And Taylor's new album is called Tortured Poets Department. So she's going to be heartbroken about her boyfriend losing in the Super Bowl. Tortured Poets Department. You heard it here first, kids.
I mean, this is an entertainment game. Just imagine the fairy tale. Right? Woman rock star, winner. Boyfriend football player, winner. I mean, the NFL is just like, this is just wonderful. Just wonderful.
Were you talking about Brock Purdy?
I want to say, was Roger...
You talking about Brock Purdy?
Huh? What?
You said, you're talking about Kelsey, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who you thought I was talking about?
Said Brock Purdy.
No, I wasn't talking about Purdy. I wasn't talking about Purdy.
You talking about, the winner.
No. Stop. I mean, the odds are in favor of Kansas City. Come on. They've been to the dance a lot more times than San Francisco. Living in the past, San Francisco. All I'm saying is, this is too good of a story for the NFL for Kansas City not to win.
Actually, Kansas City has been to the Super Bowl one more time than us in the past 10 years. Been there 3 times. So
sidebar. Kansas City, can you build another stadium? Holy shit. How old is that stadium? Arrowhead is old as dust.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that should be a haven of barbecue pits up in that stadium. But anyway, getting back to the Super Bowl and Kelsey and Taylor. The NFL could not. It's just like, where do we get this gift from?
I mean, it has been a gift that's generated about
Yes,
$380 million. I mean, you can't ask for better
it's
press than that.
crazy. Who? I'm telling you, probably Roger Goodell hooked them up. Probably hooked them up.
I'll tell you, this is amazing how Taylor Swift's career is. She's making this money off of music. All these other artists you hear about, they're signing deals for what cosmetics or lingerie or whatever. She's making this off of music, generating $1 billion off of music touring. Now generating $300 million off of the press that's going on from her and her boyfriend being together. I mean, this is actually something people are going to be talking about for years to come. I mean, it's actually pretty amazing. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate to see the look on the face when we win on Sunday. It's gonna be pretty sad. But he's got a billionaire girlfriend,
I understand.
so she'll be able to comfort him. Torture Poets
Emotions
Department.
and reality. I understand emotions and reality.
Reality.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I understand that.
Statistically, the better team.
So,
The
so,
Niners.
hey, so sticking in the NFL, still with the
Far
NFL,
better than
okay?
the Browns.
With the NFL, your former coach is back in business, Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
So, are the NFL, the Chargers, are they worried that Kaepernick whispers might be coming in?
I think Kaepernick's gonna try out. I mean, what? 6 years out the
Question is he
game?
gonna make the roster?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not trying to talk down on him, but 6 years out of the game, if you're in the boxing game and you take 2 years off, 3 years off, that's a lot of slow down skill. But I'm not sure. I don't think I'm not gonna put it out of contention for him, but I think he can at least make second string, maybe third string quarterback,
Practice squad. But
practice
even if
squad
that happens,
invitation.
even if that happens, my goodness, man, the NFL is going to throw water on all that simmering fire, because we know if that happens, here they come. Hey, you know who I'm talking about. Here come them motherfucking bigots. You know if that happens, here come the bigots. Here come the bigots.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting to see what Harbaugh does. And thank you, John Harbaugh is it John Harbaugh, right? Thank you for coming back in the league, because my Buckeyes was having a hard time beating you. Jesus, we was having a hard time. Thank you. We're getting all types of recruits. Thank you. You know what I mean? Oh man, we have a chance now.
Y'all getting smacked around by Michiganders?
Oh man, it's not been good for Day. It has not been good. He lose one more. If he loses this year, he might be up out of there. We might be seeing a new basketball coach and football coach.
Damn.
And we already have a new athletic director coming in. Forgot the brother's name. I forgot the gentleman's name. We got a new AD coming in. My man Gene is retiring. Great job, Gene. But once again, we got to make a splash to the Buckeyes, no question. But another time, college, we're gonna get back on that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the Super Bowl is. Obviously, anything you're looking for besides the commercials?
What I'm looking for is the movie premieres, because they're going to have the Deadpool 3 movie premiere. They're going to have the premiere of Wolverine. And not the Wolverine that we've always saw.
Wait a minute.
It's Hugh Jackman in the official Wolverine costume, because the X-Men have officially been introduced to the MCU. So, Deadpool 3.
Hold on, man. Y'all, people. This brother here is an encyclopedia on comics. Okay. Now wait a minute. You can't just be running through that real quick, right? Now you said the new Wolverine's coming out, and he's going to be in the original costume.
Deadpool 3 is coming out with Ryan Reynolds, and Hugh Jackman is going to be co-starring as Wolverine, but he's in the Wolverine official costume, because they've never shown Wolverine.
In Deadpool?
Yeah, in the new Deadpool.
Oh wow, this
is going to be the biggest Marvel movie of the year, or biggest movie of the year in general. But it's introducing the X-Men to the MCU, so they're going to do it with Wolverine, but they might be doing multiverse Wolverines.
Got you.
They might be
what?
doing like multiverse versions of Wolverine, like
Oh.
the guy from The Boys. I forgot his name.
Uh-huh.
They have one of these guys. He's from that show, The Boys. He's going to do a version of Wolverine, and even Harry Potter. They're talking about Harry Potter making a guest appearance as a other dimension version of Wolverine, because Wolverine in the comics is about 5'3", and Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman's about 6'3".
He is a big,
So
yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, that's what I'm waiting for because that's what they said was going to premiere. But besides that, you know what? Just you don't have to lie to yourself and pretend Mahomes is just going to win because statistically, the 49ers are the better team. We got the better defense. We got the more consistent offense. I mean, they got Mahomes, but we got Purdy.
You still on that?
Purdy's just as good as Joe Cool. But that's what I'm waiting for. The ring ceremony, the Lombardi Trophy.
Stop.
I'm waiting for the Lombardi Trophy ceremony and the Christian McCaffrey Super Bowl MVP announcement.
Yeah, I like Christian. I'm rooting for Christian too. No question, man. I'm rooting for Christian, no question, man. But it's gonna be, I hope that obviously I want to see a good game. No question about that. And then obviously, see what the Super Bowl shenanigans is going to be like. What I mean is all these different parties out here. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
All
there's
these,
got
all
to be
these,
something going on.
huh?
There's got to be a whole lot going on.
Hey man,
It's a Super Bowl.
hey man. A lot of people call off work the next day.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
can't go on to work seeing doubles. People drink a fifth of Jack Daniels the night before. You think they can go to work?
Oh man, it's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. NFL was, good season. Brownies, unfortunately, we weren't ready. Let a rookie get us like crazy. He couldn't
The
beat
Browns
Michigan.
didn't make it.
To the playoffs, we made it. We got out of there first round. Stop it. You know the deal. Don't.
Y'all got skunked out in the first round.
Here we go.
Are y'all all right?
Oh, we bring
Y'all can always watch us on Sunday. I mean, oh, never mind. Y'all might not be able to get there and watch us. Those tickets are pretty expensive.
Anyway, we're switching to the NBA. Switching to the NBA, and who is balling out of control right now. You know
Luka.
who it is. I'm talking about teams, brother.
Boston? Oh, OKC? Who? The Cavs? Oh, don't tell me the Cavs. Just because they're temporarily at number 2.
Oh, stop
temporarily.
Stop it. Temporarily stop it. We're on a what's this for? How many game winning streak we're on? Straight? What?
But y'all in the East.
We won 6 in a row. What?
Y'all in the East. Y'all could be like 2 games above.
That's BS, man. That's BS.
Y'all could be 2 games above 500. You get to the playoffs.
Man, come on, man. The best records in the East. Huh? What?
But
what?
All we got to do is we're going.
What are your Mavericks?
My Mavericks is number 8.
28-23.
Yeah, we won tonight. My Mavericks. All we got to do is we're going to get probably a Kyle Kuzma or something like that.
And what's my record? What's our record? Cavs 32-16. Huh? What?
Oh no, we got the same amount of trophies, same amount of wins. Championship trophies. How many the Cavs got?
We got one. I'm saying, okay, we got one. Well, we're better than y'all right now. That's all that matters now, not in the past. But
y'all don't got a Luka.
We don't need Luka. We got Spider.
Y'all don't got a Luka.
We got Spider.
All we need is that third piece.
I mean, now you got my cat over there. You got my boy Kyrie. You know what I mean? Got my guy Kyrie.
Yeah, we just need to have that third piece. Looking at Jamar Grant or Andrew Wiggins or something like that.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, man. See what's the deal.
Jerome.
Because we were just talking about that on the last podcast I had with Hoop Guys. CDB. Shout out to man Cornell DP. It's been a little quiet this season in the NBA transfer market, it's been a little quiet, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, I think when the deadline approaches, there'll be some more movement. But it's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet, man.
Yeah, no major moves made yet.
Yeah, Kyrie had 36. His return against Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Good job. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's some rumors out there.
Are y'all looking to bring out anybody?
Not for sure. Not for sure. I heard too much about Cavs, but this time everybody's trying to see what's good. You know what I mean? As far as how they can improve their team and things of that nature. But it's going to be interesting to see what's going on, man. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on, and we'll go from there. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens for a trade deadline. But there's something. Let me bring this up here. I thought it was kind of okay. Hold on, wait. Let me bring it up. Come on, it's being a little slow right now. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Back on the animals, I don't. It's kind of hilarious, but then it's also like, man, what the? No, that's not it. Like, what? Hold on real quick. Like, what in the world is going on? Hold on real quick. Let me bring this up here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, give me some work with me, people here. Almost got it up. I thought the shit was kind of hilarious. Let's see if it comes up. But it's like, once again, will this be considered cruel and an unusual punishment here? It's like, what in the world is going on here? Obviously, I understand the bonding when kids and fathers go out hunting and all that stuff, going out, like I said, and they're going out and shooting. And I'm just like, what's going on with that? But everybody do the thing, and we are in America, so it's party. And we America enter the gunplay early for some of these young kids. I'm just BSing right now till this video loads up. Lord have mercy. I don't even want to shout out to Servicer here. It's like, oh my God.
Well, you remember in the Christmas story, they were saying, don't shoot your eye out. Ralphie was shooting the BB guns. People used to learn how to shoot guns a little bit earlier. It's just too much psychotic stuff going on now. People are too unhinged, so we don't think we can trust people.
It's out there. Okay, so it's queuing up. Take a long time to queue up. Let me bring this up here, man. It's I thought it was rather funny. Let me share this with you guys. I'm just sitting here like, damn. Let me share the screen with you guys. It's just a second here. Okay, where is it at? All right. It doesn't want to act right. Okay. Well, we might not get to it, people. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Bring it up. Come on. So, check out this coon.
Safety off. The other one.
What? The coon was like, oh.
All right, stop there.
The coon gets in the
Aim right between his eyes.
Check him out. The gun jams. He's like,
Safety off. The other one.
Oh man, it's like, man.
All right, stop there.
And then it's chained
Aim
up.
right between his eyes.
Coon is chained up.
Safety off. The other one.
Oh, poor Rocket. Poor Rocket. We're gonna show it one more time. Poor Rocket.
All right, stop there.
Poor
Aim right
Rocket.
between his eyes. Safety off. The other one.
That's That's been killing me the whole time, man. Poor Rocket. Poor Rocket. Rocket was like,
You shouldn't have put up a fight in all those Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
oh
Wouldn't have been so
man.
hard on them.
Yeah, speaking of was that Marvel? Yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel. Oh my man, Action Jackson passing, man. That kind of
Oh,
Apollo Creed, man. Damn.
that's the worst. That's my favorite movie star from the 1980s. I went to go see Action Jackson. Well, I went to go see Action Jackson first of all for Vanity,
Yeah,
but I went to
you
go
got
see
that
Action
right.
Jackson in the movie theater.
Yeah, you got that
And
right.
this man had classics. I mean, he was Apollo Creed. He was Action Jackson. He was in The Mandalorian. He was in Predator.
Yeah,
He even had
Mandalorian
his
was
own TV
nice.
show in the 90s.
Yeah, that's the last one I seen him in.
Yeah,
Was the Mandalorian.
but so rest in peace to Carl Weathers, one of the greats. I
Yeah,
mean,
man. Yeah, man.
passed away in his sleep. You know,
Yeah, that that
and
that 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 sucks as we get older, man. We losing a lot of people, man. We
a lot of
losing
legends.
a
But the
lot of
thing
lot of
is,
legends.
the legacy it lives on.
Yep.
This shell that we inhabit, we only inhabit it for a certain amount of time. It's all about leaving that legacy, just like what you're doing with the Sellers Foundation and what you're doing through the work when you work with those children,
They're trying to do it,
when you
man. We're
teach them
trying to,
basketball, teach them the game of
keep on building,
basketball.
keep on getting it, man.
Yeah, because
Yes, sir. That's what we doing.
uh,
That's what we doing. But
what
let me,
God has us here for is to serve each other in the long run.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, let's get to our segment. Knock it off. You know what I mean? I think this goes to
The liberals.
New York politicians. And if you don't know, now you know. Well, you ain't been paying attention a couple days ago. New York governor. New York has secured over $183 million in compensation for the Holocaust victims and their heirs. Hate has no home in New York, and my administration is committed to uplifting survivors and their families while honoring the memory of 6 million lives taken far too soon. Now, obviously, we don't like mistreatment of anybody here, the B-Side Podcast, just in life. However, why is it the brothers and sisters? Why we got to jump through hoops? Why we got to get? I didn't hear nothing about no story. I mean, no study, no hearing, and boom, they get help. Another minority gets help. Once again, brothers and sisters just still don't get no help. Voting matters, right?
It definitely matters, and representation matters. And the thing is, people do get their recompense or whatever, or the compensation. The people in the our fellow Asian Americans that were violated during World War II and put in internment camps, they were able to get a restitution for that crime. And like you said, what happened to the victims of the Holocaust? They were able to get some sort of restitution. But there's always been a concerted effort in America to say, "Oh, that was so long ago," or "You don't know you don't know anything about slavery," and a way to detach away from ever making that right in a financial sense. That's why when people talk about reparations, I mean it sounds good, but I doubt that this country would ever come to a point where they want to give reparations to the descendants of slaves.
But everybody
And
else except for us, then, right?
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's how it goes. And slavery is so near in people's history that, you know, I've met my grandmother. She was born in 1920. So she met people that were actually in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk to people that have actually met people that were in slavery. That's how it's far back in history, but it's that near to where you know somebody who knows somebody. And there's always been a concerted effort to try to whitewash or make history less corrosive than what it really was. I mean, I remember what was it? Chris Rock talking about he doesn't watch any of these movies about old time oppression because it makes it seem like racism light. I mean, you don't see about people going to black farmers' houses and taking their crops and
Mhm.
leaving them without any food, like it's Russia during the Stalin years. But you know, I don't know.
Yeah, we
Reparations sounds good, but I don't believe it'll happen for African Americans. That is. But even with reparations,
keep bringing up a
three
good point.
hundred thousand. Oh,
Forget.
sorry about that. But
With
I'll go ahead. Hello.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, even when they come to a reparations argument, they say statistically 300,000 slaves were dropped off to America, with the rest going to the Caribbeans and South America. So if there are reparations distributed, is a majority of it going to go to the Caribbeans and South America, with a small portion coming back to America? And people that don't claim blackness, that are the descendants of slaves, will they claim blackness for financial gain?
You got it. I'm back in there. Back in there. Back in there. Okay. Okay. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back. We'll clean it up. Hey, in any case, so I think we should just go ahead and a couple items I want to talk about before we just close it out because I don't know what happened. But anyhow, the main thing. Go ahead. Did you remember what we were still talking about? Or you had any comments?
Yeah. Before the government shut down this broadcast a couple minutes ago, I just want to say when we're talking about reparations and America has treated us fairly, and racism ended in 1965 after the signing of the Civil Rights Act. The government shut down.
No doubt.
Shut
But
us
hey,
down.
I want to I don't know if you know we want to bring something in. Hey, something came up. It's kind of interesting to see how this goes because you know how it is. Once there's a certain case, things happen. So get into this.
3, 2, 1. It's the news.
Okay, all right. Let me do this. Let's see. Well, I guess not. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Not again. Oh, here we go.
What?
Here we go. Just saying. Just basically want to talk about is the National Labor Relations Board ruled Monday that let me bring it up here. I think it'll let me share it now. They ruled that, let me bring up this article here. Come on. All right. Okay, to the article. Let me do that. Okay. All right. Make a long story short. Hey, come on. Oh. Let me share it. Okay. Make a long story short. The National Labor Relations Board ruled Monday that Dartmouth's men basketball players are employees of the university and are allowed to unionize in a landmark decision that challenges the NCAA's longstanding in-amateurism model. I guess there was a 26-page ruling by the NLRB. Regional Director Laura Sachs was initially reported by Front Office Sports. Oh, hold on real quick. Let's see here.
Big Ralph's money call.
Hey, yes, Drizzle, I'm live doing a podcast right now.
Oh, bye. I'll talk to you later.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. May you
Hello.
be blessed. Goodbye.
Bless you.
I'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
But yes, getting back to this, I guess it cites that as far as in the 26-page ruling, it cites that the U.S. labor law in determining that Dartmouth players are permitted to form a union because Dartmouth has the right to control the work performed by the Dartmouth men's basketball team, and the players perform that work in exchange for compensation. I find that the petition for basketball players are employees within the meaning of National Labor Act, Sachs wrote. Dartmouth players are team representatives Cade Haskins and Romeo Myrtle praised the ruling. A statement announced the plans for an Ivy League Players Association. Per the players, our team is thrilled about the positive ruling from the NLRB regional office in Boston regarding our efforts to unionize. The statement reads, "This is a significant step forward for college athletes, and we are excited to see how this decision will impact college sports nationwide. Players get paid. Why not? Everybody else making money, and stop all those administrations. Stop your efforts trying to limit these players' potential."
And it's crazy with the new NIL money going on. I mean, you got some dudes that'll be millionaires before they get to the league.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got some that still ain't gonna make no money.
yeah,
Only rare few.
yeah.
Get that,
But
yeah.
I forgot what was it, Georgia's quarterback was purchasing a $300,000 Lamborghini.
Yeah.
This is a student.
Yeah. I mean,
This is somebody that had to study for a finals. And he's purchasing a $300,000 Lamborghini.
and they got tutors.
But if you bring if you could bring the money to the school, I never understood why people could benefit from it. So it only makes sense with these new deals that take away the exploitation from these young athletes, because just because you're a young athlete and you're college age doesn't mean that your body isn't going through wear and tear. People are going through wear and tear from the time they're in Pop Warner to the time they become
Yep.
professional. All of that, and it needs to be dealt with. I mean, the wear and tear that they deal with, they can deal with it for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And
Short
the
window.
the trauma that their body goes through. I mean, they say CTE starts with some of these college players, and they need proper compensation, not just, oh, we go out there and do it for the love of the game. If they're a part of the the life's blood of the university, they're part of the life's blood of bringing in finances to the university and attention to the university. Why shouldn't they be able to benefit from it? And
Exactly.
why shouldn't they not be able to unionize and not be exploited? So more representation and less exploitation for the athlete and the worker. So I think it's all good. Get that money.
However, you got to get that money. Short window. Still going to school. Still get that diploma. Still do what you got to do. I mean, hey, can't be mad at them. We're in a capitalistic republic. Comes with it. And they've been denied so long. So obviously, first time, like you said, it's something new. So obviously, there's going to be kinks in the chain. But hey, as long as that chain is rolling, get your paper. Hey, we're going to cut up out of here before the ghosts come up in here and get us, So thanks again, Gary, for coming
Thank you.
through. Short-term notice, man. Like I said, we're going to get back into it more often. Be on the lookout. Bobby Beats Daily. I'm coming with the daily podcast where things I like to talk about. It's going to be a little different from, what's going on here. But, hey, get to see my mind a little bit. But anyway, be on the lookout for that. Bobby's Beats Daily. That's going to be a daily show that we're going to do here in the umbrella of the B-Side Podcast. So, Gary, give us your handle. Where can people, check you out at?
You go on Instagram and you look up Midnight More and you're going to see me. If you go to Facebook and look up the greatest motherfucker that ever existed, my picture's going to pop up every time, 9 times out of 9. But look up Gary Combs. Still don't know my Twitter, anything like that. I don't mess with Elon Musk
X.
like that. X. Or see, that's how I don't mess with Elon Musk. I don't even call it X. I call it Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know my Twitter handle. But, yeah.
Okay.
I'm everywhere. I'm omnipotent.
Go to Fanbase. Back on
Isaac Hayes' son stuff.
Fanbase. It's for free. It's
So
Black
by
Moses'
Isaac Hayes' son?
Yep.
Isaac Hayes.
Hayes' son. Go to Fanbase, people. Go Fanbase. Just check it out. It's free. Sign up. Go to Fanbase. Hey, also, just let you guys know, this podcast is sponsored by Black Storm Vodka. Black Storm Vodka, smooth tasting, 6 times distilled vodka, get you right in the mood. Check us out, Black Storm Vodka. It's by a sister too. So check out blackstormvodka.com. Check out where you can pick up bottles at your local liquor stores or whatever the case may be. Go out, get Black Storm Vodka. Definitely a sponsor of the B-Side Podcast. If you want to check me out, like we're gonna stay on that. Like I said on X, you can go to at Rob_B-Cells, at Rob_B-Cells. That will see you. Will see me, obviously. Also, want to check out the B-Side Podcast on Instagram. It's the B-Side Podcast Q, the B-Side Podcast Q. Also, go to the website, BSidePodcast.com, BSidePodcast.com. Once again, I'll just switch this up on Twitter, X. The B-Side Podcast #2, B-Side Podcast 2. You want to check me out? Go to ARSales2, ARSales2. Also go to AlecRoberts.com. We got some merch on there. Obviously shout out to my brother right here with the Black Mental Health Matters. You can go to Marcel.com. Check us out on there. Get some merchandise. Like I said, IG, Alec Roberts. Also, go to IG, the Dr. Lee Sellers Scholarship. The Sellers Foundation is sponsoring scholarship money to enroll students at Wilberforce University. Great thing. help us out. Let's go. Oop, let me bring the music back up. Oops, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it right. Here we go. Yes. So without further ado, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you on the other side next week. Go ahead.
Before you go, I just want to do a quick impersonation of Joe Biden. Get off my lawn. That's it.
It's all good. Till next time. Peace, peace, peace.
You still voting for Trump and DeSantis? You just didn't want to tell the...
Put some boots. He wears boots.
Yeah.